what is the financial net worth of this guy? Technically 0.13 zillion, right? But that is not in pounds, in dollars, or Afghani, or rupees, or dinar, or Bitcoin, or cryptos, or gold, or diamond. It's a different currency. It's a spiritual currency. 0.13 zillion transcendental coins, or shillings and shit like that. But just in the pound aspect of it, in the physical monetary system, one dimension, number 5, the financial dimension, is worth about 9 zillion pounds, really. Just the basic, right? And out of that, Royal has chosen to only take 100 million pound out of it, really. The rest is just given away to everybody else. That's called being generous, right? Out of 9 zillion, only taking 100 million pound. Come on, that is not selfish at all. That is being generous. So yeah, that's how much pound Royal has. 100 million pound cash, though. Some of it is already here, some of it is coming, some of it is on the way. But then that got multiplied, right? Because I was so generous and all that. Bestie was like, hey, here you can have more. I was like, cool, bring some more in. So minimum got 100 million pound cash. Happy, right? But that does not reflect the value that this guy has. That is just a play thing, just a play money, right? The 100 million pound play money, just to play for in this lifetime, really, and also grow that, multiply that, invest in the businesses and all of that. That is just a personal one, the private play money. And then the business and all of that, that has more money and all of that, that is apparently corporate secrets and shit like that. Oh, it's got a ooh. In the morning I was at this river next to the Etihad Stadium, and I was just like standing in the water. I'm doing this. Let's put the camera here. Ooh, look at that. The neighbor. There we go. How much play money would you really want from the universe? That's the question for you. How much play money just to play, right? Just to chill, just to have fun with it, just to splurge, right? Just to relish in the luxuries of life. How much of that kind of money would you love to have from the universe? This is an infinitely abundant universe. Whatever you ask, it is given to you. This has nothing to do about law of attraction and shit like that. It is just about being very specific and clear about your intentions of like how much money actually you want to experience, and the universe will give you that. You don't need to justify why you want it. The universe doesn't care about that. It already knows why you want it. You just want to experience the abundance of money, right? Just play with it, have fun, and everybody wants to live an abundant, prosperous life, right? It really breaks the heart of the universe to see its children living in poverty. And there are different kinds of poverty. There is self-poverty, your own self, you're not knowing your own self and living in poverty of your own wisdom. There is a spiritual poverty, there is mental poverty, there is emotional poverty, there is physical poverty, physical lack, there is financial poverty, there is architect poverty, there is creation poverty, there is source poverty, there is transcendence poverty, there is archangel poverty, there is guardian poverty, there is ascended master poverty, and then there is the transcendental L013 poverty. Look at that! Don't go there! Don't go there! No! Don't go! Stay, go away! Stay, there's fire there, you're gonna burn. Look at that, Kiji! Look at that, Kiji! Hello! Yes, come on! Let's get you out of there! Yes! Look at that! Spider! It almost went on my hand. Oh shit, sorry guys, sorry, come here. It's okay, come on, Daddy wants to watch you, come on, it's okay. Look at that, Kiji. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeshua fan. Okay, let's put this thing away. Oh, I need that back. Sorry guys. Sorry, kitty. So yeah, and the best way to get out of this multidimensional poverty is to just be very clear with every dimension of your life what you want with it, right? And when it comes to the numbers, it's a really good place to start, because numbers make it easy for you to measure and count. It's a good tool. Can you hear those tick 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 sounds? Yeah, and then it starts with that, right? That is the best way to end financial poverty, is to know exactly, to demand the universe to say, hey, here's how much play money I want to experience. And it will give you. Just be flexible on how it gives you that money. That's the cool thing though, because it will give you in a way that it will synchronize that with other people's abundance and prosperity. So when it answers your prayer, what it does is it answers many thousands and millions of other people's prayers with yours. Just because you are being very specific and you define your goals and dreams and wants and desires and wishes and all of that, and you demand the universe to deliver, and it does. And what happens in that process, those many millions and billions of people who may not even, who want things, who want different abundances, but they may not have it fully cleared, fully defined, they may need some inspiration and so on. The universe uses your standards, your goals, your fate, your abundance as an inception Genesis template, as a template as it delivers your abundance, your gifts, your blessings. It delivers the blessings to everybody around you, because when abundance, the energy comes to you, it magnetizes all infinite abundance around it to you. Hello.
What's the smoke?
Oh, just made a little fire here.
For what?
I just had some paper, just wanted to burn it, and talking about abundance and things like that. It's like a little ceremony, a shamanic ceremony.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, with fire.
Yes, because I've been smelling it from.
Yeah.
So this is you who's been doing it all day. How long you been here?
No, this is just a little thing I just did like a few minutes ago, like 10 minutes ago.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
I know. So what kind of ceremony is it? What is it?
I was just talking about like financial abundance and being specific with the universe, like what exact amount we want to experience, like just to play money, right?
Yeah.
And when the universe, of course, it answers our prayer, but when it does, it answers other people's prayer with our prayer.
Fair enough. No, I didn't know that.
So it's like when the abundance comes to us, the energy, it magnetizes and attracts all other abundances to it. So when we receive our prayer answered, the gift, and it overflows to the whole of the world.
Nice, man. Huh? Yeah, I got some food up there.
Just an amazing synchronicity there, guys. Pretty amazing. Do you see that bike there? Dilit bicyclet. In the Hazara culture, they have this thing that says Dilit bicyclet. It means your heart, your bike. Your heart is your bike, guys. You know, and you can ride your heart, your bike, your Merkaba in whatever way, shape, or form you want. So yeah, let's just turn off this fire thing. Let's turn it off, but kind of wanna make sure that there are no leftovers, the little sparks, because if the sparks go around, it will burn the neighborhood. If Atish goes around too much, it burns everything. Atish burns fire, by the way. And just make sure that's done. Yeah, that is done. It's raining anyway, so the rain is gonna take care of that. I'm just on the way to go to Barclays and get my bank card and everything activated. Back in March, I basically just threw away 2 of my phones and a laptop and completely shut down everything from the whole universe, from the world, from the internet, completely unplugged everything, right? And I went on a pretty much, when was it? February, March, April, May, June, May. Basically in the beginning of 2022, in pretty much February, I went on a complete multidimensional bankruptcy. What I mean by that is I made myself bankrupt in a say I depleted everything. All my money, all my resources, all my wisdom, everything, I just gave it away, got it out. And really completely let it all go. And then it took me about 3 months, March, April and May, to recover from that and slowly get back into like the online world and all of this. And in April I started the Self-Transcendence Mastery with Anwar, Prakriti and all of that, the show, because I couldn't upload the videos in the other show, right? So it was a very amazing experience for me to like a challenge and adversity to experience and then transcend that, and don't just let the challenges, the experiences affect me, and just use this as an opportunity to create something new, something better. And out of that, a lot of cool shit happened, guys. Very amazing stuff happened. It's got some feather there. That's another food for you, like that guy was saying, food or a lesson. That when you completely deplete and let go of everything, like completely detach yourself from the whole world, from everything, you basically kind of like restart your whole life. You basically do a full resurrection, right? Just get down there. You do a self-resurrection, you do a spiritual resurrection, you do a mental resurrection, you do an emotional resurrection, you do a physical resurrection, you physically resurrect your life, your body and temple and all of that. And then you do a spiritual, a financial resurrection, which we just talked about in this video, basically the main topic, right? Let me just get the fuck out of this road first on the side. The cars are coming. Yeah, and then the main topic for this one was like a financial resurrection, right? And then you do an architect resurrection. You basically rekindle your own architecting abilities. You basically architect your own life. re-architect it, redesign it, and recreate it, basically rebuild it. And then you do a creation resurrection, where you basically resurrect your connection with the whole universal cosmic infinitum singularity, with Mother Nature itself, with the plants and trees and all of that. And then you do a full transcendence resurrection, you do a full source resurrection, you do a full archangel resurrection, you do a full cool place here, you do a full guardian resurrection, you do a full ascended master resurrection, and then you do a full transcendental Al-013 resurrection. You basically resurrect your whole field. And there you can see in that background, in the reception of this place, they have the field, right? A map, a network of the flower of life, or the field, or the network of life, whatever you call it. It's all just like different dimensions, and when you resurrect each one, it has like the network effect. When you resurrect one area of your life, after you have completely bankrupted it, totally let it all go, destroyed it, fully burnt it, let go of the old, then it resurrects every aspect, every cell, every atom, every tone of your whole being. And you really actually become a completely different person in every way, shape, and form possible. Some of the effects, some of the changes happen instantly. But the physical body, you gotta understand that because we are in this universe, because we are on this planet, because this body is made of the material made of this planet, is made of the material like atoms and cells and protons and energy and things like that fundamentally. But the physical changes on the body, the appearance, is gonna be slightly gradual. Maybe it's instant for some people, but for most it would be a very gradual change of appearance, change of a smile, change of the way you look at things, change of how you actually look in a general sense, right? So that's it. Main premise, like just being specific with the universe, how much play money would you really love to experience, and also doing a full multi-dimensional bankruptcy, and then doing a full multi-dimensional resurrection. And that resurrection part is where world's bestie Yeshua and Buddha and all of that comes in. Basically, intelligent cosmic consciousness helps you to resurrect yourself, and you become the resurrection of life. You become the resurrection of energy and consciousness and awareness and purity and wisdom and abundance and all of that. And in that process, as you're becoming resurrected, millions and billions and trillions and zillions of people, not just on this planet, but across the whole universe, become resurrected. That is one of the fundamental teachings of Yeshua in his second coming, right? It's basically each human, each being having the courage to... hold on. Let me take a photo first, because the lighting is just... the lighting is just too good, so I just wanted to take a photo. That's one of the main teachings of Yeshua in the second, like his second coming, is that every human really just choosing to completely bankrupt themselves, in a sense. You don't have to file a bankruptcy thing with the government and things like that. It's more of a spiritual bankruptcy in every way, because when you do that, it's like you're breaking the chains, right? You're breaking the chains of the past, and then you're knitting new chains together, like the tree. Like Yeshua talks about the Holy Trinity, or the Sacred Divine Trinity, and all of that. That's one aspect of Yeshua's new coming. Like the second coming is like people doing a full multidimensional bankruptcy, in a sense, like letting go of the old, the past, and then once you let go of the past, that's one aspect. Then you welcome the new. In the middle, this thing, you welcome the new teachings of Yeshua, his updated, basically the one that everybody has been expecting to arrive. Once you embrace that, acknowledge that, and then, and only then, you motherfuckers become resurrected here. with this one in the third piece. And when you do that, when you become fully resurrected, that is when you become a Yeshua. That's when you become a Buddha. That's when you become a Muhammad. That's when you become a or an al-Mahdi Imam Zaman. That is when you become a Kalki avatar. That is when you become a Brahman Supreme. That is when you become a Lord Shiva. That is when you become a Kalki avatar. That is when you become a Shahanshah Bahram. That is when you become a Zoroaster. That is when you become an Isis, an Osiris, a Mary Magdalene, if you're feminine. But you gotta understand, you gotta become the feminine, the masculine energy within you. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. And then you can become a Zainab, a Mataji. What else we got? A Mary Magdalene, a Buddha's princess. Still don't know what Buddha's princess name is. Just joking with that one for some reason. Yeah, there we go. And when you do all of that, it becomes like a tool. It becomes like this powerful, omnipotent tool that is your awareness, your consciousness, your intelligence, your way of living, your way of being, that you're able to embody and use and channel, and life becomes more magical. So that's really it. This basically means three things, right? I'll use the example of this thing. It means three things, right? Number here, if you're a new person in this channel, make sure you obviously, subscribe and turn on all the notifications and things like that. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect here is you like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you can dislike it. That is cool. The third aspect is that you write down 3 to 5 things or even 13 things that you totally enjoyed, loved, and got inspired by in this video. The content, the context, the story, the places I showed you, the fire, and the gentleman that was in the video that just was asking a question, and we just had a chat, an amazing chat, and he was like, wow, I didn't know that, and then got surprised and he got inspired and got new wisdom and all of that. So do that, those 3 things, and also remember those 3 fundamental aspects of Yeshua's teachings: the letting go of the past completely in every way, shape, or form, welcoming the new, and then becoming resurrected, because that only happens by the grace and permission of Yeshua himself, or Yahweh. Yahweh. Here's the thing, the full name of Yeshua is this: Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, the Messiah Protector. That is the full name of Jesus Christ. Get this vision. When you guys call the thing or the being that you guys call Yeshua or Jesus or Christ, its full multidimensional name is Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, the Messiah Protector. That is one name. And when you ask things in his name with the full name sequence, right? Especially if you're his favorite boy, and you're doing it not just because you want it for yourself, but you're doing it because you want it the good for everybody else, for everybody around you, then it has more power, it has more energy, it has more force behind it. And that is it for this one. Very fun. Just gonna do a parkour on that one. Yes. I typically run around in Manchester doing parkouring stuff and jumping over little fences and stuff, so that is a symbolic thing for you as well. Like when you let go of the past and you welcome the new, there is a jump you must make from the past to the new. And also the biggest jump you'll make is actually allowing yourself to be resurrected, because technically you're doing everything yourself. It's just that Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, the Messiah Protector, is guiding you, supporting you. But then we have this dude in Islam, right? They say that Al-Mahdi or Imam Zaman or the Al-Mahdiya is gonna come with Yeshua together Well, we covered Yeshua's aspect of teachings and why he would, how he would come, like the three fundamental areas of it, right? That's a basic version. I'm just making it very simple for you. Then how does Al-Mahdi's part play in it? Is Al-Mahdi the one who would actually come here in person, in body, in a human body, and actually be sharing those teachings? Or is it some idea, some concept to do with telepathy, to do with purity, to do with wisdom and all of that? That's food for you to ponder. Maybe it's it's about becoming super, right? Becoming a superhuman being. And your wheel of life, your wheel of fortune, in every dimension, the energies are spinning in a harmonized, unified way. I feel like fundamentally Al-Mahdi represents unity. The unity of all the teachings of all the religions, all the spirituality and all of that. When we really deeply look at everything, fundamentally all the religions, all their true teachings, all the spirituality and everything comes from one source, right? It comes from one source. And that one source so far has come down on this planet 13 times. One of it, in one incarnation, it was called Yeshua. In one of it was called Buddha. In one of it was called some other beings. What the fuck am I here? Let's go upstairs. in one incarnation, it's called Babaji. In one incarnation, it's Yogananda, the eternal guru. In one incarnation, it's called Royal Anwar. This guy, the number 13 incarnation of the Absolute, the Source Creator. And then in one incarnation, it was called Muhammad. In one incarnation, it was called Al-Mahdi Imam Zaman. Different incarnations, all sharing one fundamental message. And then it all going through time, right? It all going through honest experience and all reaching this prophesized era where there would be unity, balance, and harmony between everything, between all the religions, between all the humans, between all the extraterrestrials and aliens and all the civilizations across the whole universal cosmic infinitum singularity, not just on this planet. Yes, bro. But you gotta understand that what happens here in this planet affects the whole universe, because all these motherfuckers you see around here cloaked in human bodies, they come from different star systems. Some of them come from Andromeda, from Orion, from Milky Way, from Sirius, from the Leo, Orion and all of that. They all come from different galaxies and all of that. And the more we unify Mother Earth, humanity, the more we are unifying the whole universe as one being. It's like building bridges between different galaxies, between different universes. Ooh. Just taking a photo. And it's like going through this tube, through this boom tube, through this portal, right? Into different universes, different galaxies, different beings, and showing them the unity that is at the core of reality. Yeah, you can walk it backwards, you can walk it like side to side, like the crabs do, right? Or you can walk it like that. Doesn't matter. As long as you do it in unity. In unity. Love is unity. Love is, there was a good definition I found out. Love is realizing your own divinity and quintessential purity, which is what Al-Mahdi fundamentally represents, is becoming so pure, so quintessential that you automatically see the unity in everything. I did this other video in this show on playlist number 8, the first video that was released. It's something, I can't remember the exact title. Oh, it's called What Do You Really Love About Yourself? Check that one out, because in the first few minutes I give a very fundamental, the most accurate definition of love ever existed, right? And I just gave you a short version of it, but the full version is in that video. It's called "What Do You Really Love About Yourself?" It's in playlist number 8, and this is like a follow-up to all those videos, and each playlist is connected to each other. Think of each playlist as a dimension, as a fundamental core dimension of reality, and playlist number 5, where this video is about the financial aspect. So that is it for this one. Let's see if this pen works. It does. Just writing some of the codes on my face. This pen. Oh, that is pretty nice. It's kind of itching the face. Oh. There we are. Have fun, enjoy, and be specific about with the universe. How much play money would you really love to have and experience? But don't let the amount of money make you arrogant to your own wisdom, to your own worth. Don't attach your worth to the amount of money you have or will have or want to have. Remember, money is just a tool, it's just a plaything for us to move energy around, just play with it, right? Your worth is always your own self, your own power, your own purity, your own wisdom, your own love. So enjoy, have fun.